Hi friends, today our lesson is equal parts looking back at parallel and perpendicular line lessons and looking forward at our lessons where we are going to be talking about polygons. So what I have right here is a picture of what's on page 41 in your math mini lesson packet, and it's your polygon family tree, and you are going to want to take that out because you are going to need it for your homework today. So what that has right here is the polygon family tree shows you pictures of different triangles, quadrilaterals, and also gives you the name for the amount of sides. So you can see I actually wrote those in there, like a pentagon has 5 sides, a hexagon has 6 sides, heptagon has 7 sides, octagon has 8, nonagon has 9, decagon has 10. Anyways, you are going to use this chart right here because today you are going to be drawing 3 different polygons, any polygons you choose, and you are then going to be labeling them with the number of sets of perpendicular and parallel lines. So let me show you an example how to do that. So I'm going to go to right over here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the app on my daughter's screen. It's a little bit, there's just a lot going on. You're going to find the Geoboard. So it looks like here it's this blue one that's not the first line down, but it's the second line up. It's Geoboard. If you don't have it or don't have it anywhere, you're going to need to go, and it should look like this. But if you don't have it, you're going to need to go to self-service, and everyone should know where self-service is. It's interesting though. Here's I flipping around on my daughter's iPad that I can't even find it anywhere. It should always be someplace that's pretty easy to find. Let me look for it so you can know where it is. Right here. It's at the bottom. Whoops, it said it right there. Self-service right there at the bottom, and you're going to need to type in you would need to type in Geoboard. Anyways, I'm going to click on Geoboard right here. The best thing to do with Geoboard when you have a project is you want to look at the bottom right there. You can see that small square is highlighted in green. I'm instead going to highlight the big one because you're going to need a little bit more space for this. You may have to take 2 or 3 screenshots, and that's okay if you have to do it this way, but I'm going to pick, let's see, maybe a trapezoid. I'm going to pick a trapezoid. So I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to bring these figures around here, and they kind of act like rubber bands because we used to do this back in the day, or at least I still do. We still have these figures. This is very fun to play with, and if you haven't done it, anyway, it's kind of a fun thing to play with now. But they were kind of like rubber bands, and we used to have Geoboards with rubber bands back in the day because I'm kind of elderly like that. So I'm moving these around like rubber bands, and I am making a trapezoid. So the first thing that I'm going to do then is I'm going to go down to the drawing pen at the bottom, and I'm going to click on it, and I am going to write the name of the figure. So you have to have the name of the figure, which is right here. Not the neatest, but that's okay. Trapezoid. So I have trapezoid right here. So I wrote the name of the figure. And then what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to write parallel lines. Parallel. Okay, so I want to know how many sets of parallel lines there are. You don't have to write out the whole line lines if you don't want to, but I am doing it here. So how many sets of parallel lines? I just have one set of parallel lines in the trapezoid because you can kind of see right here with these 2 different lines, that's one set of parallel lines, even though there's 2 lines. Now the next one down here we're going to write is perpendicular. D-I-C-U-L-A-R. Can't quite fit lines in there, and that's okay. So how many sets of perpendicular lines do I have? Perpendicular, remember, if the 2 intersecting lines that form right angles, there's no right angles there that make a box. So I'm going to say 0. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot right here. Let's see if I done it. Oh, I didn't take a screenshot. I'm going to go back to it. This is the mistake. And here I go. There, I took a screenshot. And now I'm going to go back right here. and I am going to submit that for my lesson today. So I want you to do that for 2 figures, and I would love if you would choose some more complicated polygons that you have not worked with before and aren't as familiar with, like maybe a heptagon or a decagon, and try and figure out, remember we need to write the name of the figure, the number of sets of parallel, and the number of sets of perpendicular lines. Good luck today, friends.